Here we go on another Doordash ride along, and I was actually gold status, but I even declined my first offer and it took me down to silver. I was like, seriously? I guess because I went down to a 23% acceptance rating, but hey, my very next offer that I got was $6.45, 3 miles. So that's not too bad. Let's see if we can actually be consistent with getting orders today and be profitable. Let's go. And here we are at Chipotle. Just picking up like one simple little burrito bowl. So, all right, let's get started. Let's go. The order was ready, so not a bad start. Now we're just here waiting on some traffic. Oh, can you let me through? No, you're not gonna let me through. Okay, but you're gonna let me through. All right. Thank you very much for the person behind me. Now we're 6 minutes, 3 miles, ready to go. So let's hit the road. And it looks like it's about to be a stormy day. Ooh, let's see here. Batter up. Oh crap, it was that one right there. Back this thing on in here and deliver. Leave it at the door. All right, now we got like a base pay of $2.45, $4 tip. That wasn't too bad. And just a reminder, since I don't have platinum offer boost, and I don't have gold offer boost as well since I'm not gold. But luckily, I still received an offer like immediately. Now this don't look good because it's $9.21, 8.4 miles. But remember, I'm already like, what, at least 3 miles at the minimum away from where my actual restaurants are at. So if I was actually there at my restaurants, this would have I would have saw this as a $9.21 for 5 miles. Then I would have been like, okay, it's just kind of like bend but don't break. However, this is lunchtime, and I've seen worse offers. Seriously, for the past several weeks, I've seen worse offers. So does $9.21 for 5 miles sound a little bit better? However, it is 2 different places, yes. But as an AR move to build up my acceptance rating, getting to where I'm trying to get to, I'm kind of balancing this thing out. That's just my line of thinking. And I really think I can probably knock this out within 30 minutes. Possibly, we'll see, we'll find out. And if I can do so, because my last one took 18 minutes, I'm looking roughly at being 50 minutes into the game, where I could possibly start another offer within that last 10 minutes if I can keep on getting orders. If I'm not able to get continuous orders, well, shoot. But right now we are pretty much right here in the heat of lunchtime. So if I have to multi-app, I have to. But right now I'm going to try to build my acceptance rating up if possible. But here we at with the very first pickup at donut time. Just picking up a drink, a croissant, and 4 glazed donuts. All right. Hello, how you doing? Now the order wasn't actually ready, but they whipped it up pretty quick. But let's hope I have better luck at McDonald's. That's what I'm talking about. The order was ready. As soon as I went into the door, I was like, yes. Now we have just a little bit of interstate driving to do, which helps out on time. Now I believe I'll be getting on the interstate again for the second drop off, and I want to be in an area where there's some more restaurants, so maybe I can get an order quickly. Let's hope. Now I'm almost arrived after being almost at the longest stoplight ever. Goodness, I was like waiting and waiting. Anyways, I believe this one is it right there. Is it? Looking for confirmation, and there it is. And there's no bushes covering it up. So glad to see that. An address that's not covered up, or it's actually on the house. So let's go ahead and leave it at the door. Little monster. As long as they don't nip me, I'm good. Now, if it would have nipped me or bit me, my natural reaction would have been just to punt that daggum thing. All right, got another 6 minutes. Looks like I'm only saving 1 extra minute to get to the customer. So, meet me there at the customer. Drop off number 2, leave it at the door. Good news is, I actually got another order just as I was getting back to my car. So I'm just like, okay. Bad news is it was like horrifically bad. $13.55 for 17.6 miles. Like, are you kidding me right now? And it takes you so far out of the way, it ain't even funny. But a little bit of breakdown on this offer. Now, I have been total online time for 48 minutes. That base pay was $5.85 and the tips were $2.36 and $1 on that one right there for that donut time one. So there is like a 12-minute cushion for me to get an offer, which I already have received an offer as I've been talking. Now this looks like an upside down offer, but it's going right back to where I'm going to. And it's $7.80. It says 11.3 miles. But the drop-off point is kind of like a normal drop-off, where I would still take like a $7 offer. So since I want to go back that way anyways, this is part of my bend but don't break, and it works out. Now, if it was a 7-something still, and I'm going the other direction, or actually any other direction, but where it's going to, this would not have worked, like at all. It'd been a ridiculous order for me to take, but it's taking me back, so I don't care as much. So as long as this person don't hit me, we're good. So let me go over here, because they ain't paying no attention at all that I'm coming through. All right, let's go ahead and go into Taco Cabana. Now, I have had some issues in the past of the orders being ready here, but let's hope for the best. That took just a little bit longer than I needed it to. Now, most of the time my issue's been like when I get catering orders, it just takes so long, and it better be worth it when it comes to the money. But this was just a regular order. They just had like 12 tortilla shells, which they had to make. And you can see it right here as they was all pressing it. And I was like, oh my gosh. And not only did they had to do one cycle, but they had to do 2 different cycles of it. And it was like 1 taco, 4 sauces, and a queso. I'm just like, I'm already 5 minutes beyond the time I was supposed to actually pick up. And I've already had issues with my on-time rate, with me actually just right there at the restaurant and waiting for it, and it's still going against me. And I'm just like, that's why I've stayed maxed out on my on-time rate, where I can't use any more exclude. So go to the figure. So that is the update, and let's go to the customer. All right, looks like this is gonna be like at a company. So it says leave it at the door, but I know they probably don't want me to just leave it at the door. All right, let's do it. All right, I am back in the game after going through those gauntlet of lights again. Different area. Now we've been doing this for like 1 hour and 22 minutes. That's where this thing kind of fell apart. Oh shoot. $11.70 for 15.5 miles. There ain't no way. D to the client. I mean, I'm at 25% acceptance rating. What? I wonder if I'm at gold yet. Woohoo! I'm back to gold. How you doing? Let's see what we get next. Oh, wonderful. It's starting to rain, but it's also raining down some bad orders too. I'm like, I thought I was gonna slip back down to silver status, but you know what? Hey, that's what happens is what happens, because I got 1170, 15.5 miles, if I haven't mentioned it already. Then $6 for 12.3 miles. Like, come on now. $12.45 for 15.9 miles. And then I'm just like, oh my gosh, do I feel like I'm gonna have to settle here. $8.35, 5.2 miles. Only thing good about this is I'm picking up from 2 different places that's really close, dropping off somewhere that's really close, and basically coming right back to where I was at, which is like another 4 miles out. If these restaurants can just be ready, that would be great. And it wants me to go to Jersey Mike's first. Let's see if it tries to switch the game on me, as it usually does. All right, now, here we go. It's raining. Not exactly pouring, but it's definitely raining. Oh, thank you for letting me by. Thank the Lord. Oh, this figures. It's just raining harder now. And I gotta stop for the vehicle. Oh, Lord. It almost splashed on me. Oh, crap. Oh, my gosh. It ain't nothing like dashing in the rain. Man, it is really starting to come down now. But yet again, I was just sitting there. I was like, just waiting for the order. Of course, they did not even have it ready. I'm just like, it just figures. And it took them a little bit too. So I just had to wait. Ever since I got lucky on my very first two, everything else has like been the opposite. But as long as the on-time rate doesn't go against me, I'm gonna be all right. Now I'm gonna try to park as close as I can so it won't be too bad. Yeah. Now I just gotta pick up like 2 Red Bulls. That ain't too much. This ain't the day, I can tell you that. No one is starting the orders now till I get there. Oh well. I mean, there's just 2 simple Red Bulls. They said they had other orders too. I'm just like, kind of figures. I didn't say that, but I'm just like, that's what I was just thinking. Like, oh, great. First stop going to be 0.5 miles, and it said, call before coming. I'm like, for your Red Bulls? And this looks like it's going to a house too. I'm just like, oh well. Let's just go ahead and deliver. Hello, how you doing?
Hey.
Good, good. Have a blessed day. You're welcome. Well, she actually met me at the door, and the only number I tried to call was the one that was on the Doordash, because I'm sure that was a different number. They gave me a number on there, but I ain't calling that. They better have that thing connected to the app. Now we got what, 1.6 miles, 4 minutes? Yeah. Okie dokie. Oh, shoot. I think it's actually gonna be that right over there. Leave it in the lobby. All right, it's gonna be either door number 1 or door number 2. Let me go figure it out. Okay, one is a Suite 100, and the other one is Suite 200. I guess I just go into both until I figure it out. All right, as soon as I was going to the door, she actually saw me coming, so that was good. It worked out. Okay, we have another order here. 810, 6.8 miles. I don't like it. I don't love it at all, but we're gonna get it over with. All right, what a burger. And there is a Bat Security. Okay. Now, if it was Batman Security, I would feel a little bit more safer, but just a bat? Questionable. All right, the order was ready, sitting right there, just waiting on me. Now we got 10 minutes, 5 miles. And now I'm actually kind of getting a little hungry now. Maybe I can grab something and go. Or just keep working. Let's keep it rolling, let's go. Got this road construction right through here. Beautiful. But we are making it. We still got 3 minutes, 1 mile, but meet me there. Okay, so this is gonna be like one of those little corner pocket houses over here. So which one is it? I think it's this one here. Oh yeah, I've been over here before. Now I gotta meet the customer. Woohoo! BRB, be right back. Hello, how are you doing today?
Good.
All right, that's one, and here's number 2. Here we go. Next. And this is the mess I've been talking about. It says I'm late again. Jersey Mike's, where I had to stay there, said I was late by 7 minutes. But yet I waited at the restaurant, which causes the 7-Eleven not only to be late, but I had to wait there too. And I'm out of disputes. Wow. If it wasn't for this same scenario, I'd have a ton of disputes left over. But I'm even right there inside the restaurant, I'm even marking it that the order hasn't even started. And still, I mean, that pretty much shows that that is just pretty much useless. And here's a crappy order that I will not be taking. $3.05 for 3.5 miles. Seriously. And the bad orders don't stop there. $7.30, 9.4 miles. $9.80, 10.3 miles. Oh my gosh. This was not the greatest, but this is like $18.45 for 10 miles. I don't like it, but we took it. So here we go to Fujiya. Now, if this is ready, this would be golden, because this is gonna be one long drive, road trip. Yes, I am in luck. The order was ready. She was like right there, ready to hand it to me. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, on the road again. Oh, something, something on the road again. Let's go. All right, we're just about there. This looks like I'm at some sort of factory. Oh, hopefully I can get in there. They have like these bars, hopefully those rotate. Where you just kind of walk through and it just goes in. Hope you don't need anything else. Okay, this is reserved parking for carpooling. All right, I'll be right back. Now the awesome news, I didn't even have to go through that gate. He actually is already on this side. So I was like, ooh, sweet. But I am just going ahead and call it right there. Now, technically I've been out for like 2 hours and 51 minutes and I only made $58.36. So I'm just like, it's okay. It's not the best day, but it's definitely not the worst. So if I just round up just make it easy math for 3 hours, it comes up to $19.45 an hour. Okay, that is going to be some good take-home money, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I hope you enjoyed this ride-along video. And if you'd like to talk to us on Discord chat, just see the link below, because not only will you be able to talk to me, but you'll also get to talk to a lot of other gig drivers as well, from all over. But until then, go ahead and see me in the next video.